Good morning, everyone. Well, I'm going to tear apart 2 more of these books, and I know I like to watch it. That's why I thought I'll do it too, because I love to look at books throughout. So I'm going to do the one I just showed you, the Craft Smart, and I thought this is one of those ones that maybe they have other things on them. I don't remember. But, oh, maybe, because it shows like foil here. Okay, so this is a Coastal Cove, and it's by Craft Smart, and I'm thinking it's probably from Michael's, because that's where my daughter got a lot of her paper. And this is DCWV, and I'm sure I think you can get these probably anywhere. So I'm going to tear down this one first, because I really like this. Okay, I wonder if it's supposed to look vintage like that. Let's look on the next one. Yes, it is. I love this Argyle. It's fun. Okay, so I love to see, you know, it's like, this is how I use them, so to me it makes more sense to tear them apart. I guess it is very foily. Now, some of these I might give to my friend. Now, I think it was Cindy who said sometimes she will like use this as maybe a background, like let's say you don't like this paper, she would use it as a background because sometimes that's just enough to give it a lot of detail. And so I'm gonna keep that in mind as I'm doing it too. And I was actually gonna lay a piece of paper here that I wasn't gonna be using just to tellify. But I think just about all this one I'm gonna like. And it is really foiled. I forgot. See, I flipped through it yesterday but didn't look at it a lot. Look at it real hard. But I love this kind of look. The furniture, the bicycle, that whole vintage look, the lips. How fun is that? And I always need red. Red is one of the colors. Red and yellow are like the 2 colors that I don't have a lot of. Oh, in my papers, I have them sorted by, I have like just cardstock in color order, and then I have pattern papers in color order. And like, if I'm not gonna keep this in maybe like a ladies theme or vintage or something, then I will put these in, like this will go in red, and you know, this will go in yellow, and that might be how these go. But you know, it's like they will be with the pattern paper but in color order. So that might be how I do these ones, unless like the pink one, I ended up putting that in the, what was it called? Linens and linen, is it lace and linen? Maybe. And I'm thinking I'm gonna put that in, I put it into the women, into girls and ladies, or females and girls. I don't remember how I tagged it. But I might actually take that and make like embellishments to go with it, or find embellishments to go with it, and just keep it as a kit. So that's where I've stuck it right now. But whenever I do that, then I always think, oh, it needs embellishments with it. So I might just like pull some embellishments for it, and you know, put things with it that I think I would use with it. Yeah, see, I like all of these. This is really dramatic, but I like it, so I'm gonna keep it for now. And you know, it might be something that I take out later. This here, I mean, it could totally go Christmas because it's so gray and silver. It would look good mixed with Christmas paper. So that's when it's nice if it's been put in your color section. And look at this, it just makes me feel like I'm in old building, and that's the floor, because it even shines like that. You know, in my previous life, before I retired from that and just started making jewelry all the time, I used to be an interior designer. So I loved it when I got to go work on an old house. There wasn't as many of those that I got to work on it, but that was always fun. And then sometimes we'd do an interior designer show home, and that would be old, and those were awesome. These are really pretty papers. See, now I love the looks of this old bikes, but it's like thinking about how you would use it, I don't know. Yeah, tell me how you would use this. That's my question of the day. How would you use this? Because it's really cool. Look at it, it's got crowns behind it. It's got a boy's bike. It's very cool looking. See, and that might be something I just have to put in a boy section or something. I love clocks because they're so symbolic. I mean, clocks are really symbolic of scrapbooking because, I mean, you scrapbook something from today and a year from now it's a whole nother time, you know? Now, I love blue and yellow, but this yellow is really bright. Actually, it looks kind of purple. I love the colors together, but it might be a little bright for me. This might be something where I would take and use it as a background and just see a little bit of it, because that is really pretty like that. I guess I don't have to decide now. Oh my goodness, my battery's gonna run out. Okay, I'm gonna switch it and be right back. Oh, and pausing on this, I always took the diagonals out of the paper pad right away and just gave them to my friend. It's like, I don't like diagonal stripe. But then when I seen Janet from from RTS Scrapbooking, use it as a background, it became my favorite thing. Because it's like that way you had that little stripe all the way around. It's like so cool. Now it's one of my favorite things. It's like I try to get one every chance I get. I love it. This would be, it's like I've got some old, speaking of interior design, when I was going to college, I had to draw houses from different time periods, and we had to label them and everything. And I could just see like an old house like sitting in the middle of this. I still have those drawings, and it's like I would love to do something with them, even if they were just like take the funnest ones and maybe just mat them and put them in the house. Oh, I love this. I love that color. That's my niece Bronte texting me. I'll have to get that as soon as I'm done with this one. I'll just pause for a minute. I like this too. Anything with writing. Here's the Triumphal Arch. So is that Paris? It says Tres de Letters. Did you hear my French accent? And now we have French chairs. This is a fun one. I don't remember seeing the chairs yesterday. I love that kind of chair. This is neat. I like that too. And now that's not foil, but it's like these are shiny. Now there's just the crowns. Yeah, I don't know how I would use that, but sometimes I need yellow. So we'll see how that goes. This is cute. And there's that arch again. I love the lady on the bike. And this looks like what? A 2, 4, 6, 8-story building. I suppose it's because it's called, what was it called? Something district. The District. So that's why. Oh, love that. Love that kind of pattern. Damask. Okay, I'm gonna pause it. I am gonna keep this whole thing. I'm gonna keep it together and maybe make something to go with it. I'm gonna check my phone and I'm gonna be back and we'll tear apart the Coastal Cove. I think I'm gonna keep this one together like a collection for a while and just keep it like that. I might see if I can put some embellishments with it because I just think it's a fun collection. And it's vintage feel, so I think I'm gonna do that for a while, and then eventually I might kind of break it down into page kits because I like to do that because then put embellishments with that too. Okay, so I'm gonna tear apart this one, and this one she must really like the things with foil in it because look at the last 3, I think, had a lot of foil in it. These are really pretty colors. I'll definitely keep that. I love the colors. And, you know, just like what Cindy said, that would make, even if I only use it as a background, look at how pretty that is. But I think that will make a nice vacation paper. This one too, I love navies. I love blues, so of course I love navies. This looks like a little coastal village. Now I can't tell if those are sharks or whales or dolphins. I think maybe everything. These are cute. I know we've seen a lot of lighthouses when we went up to Michigan. This reminds me of what collection did I have that this reminds me of? I can't think of what I think it was Kaiser Craft. That's what this reminds me of. This whole book does. Really looks like Kaiser Craft. A collection I had once. Love this, love this. Look at how cute that is with the turtles. Love the colors of that too. And I had a paper kind of like this before, but it looked like a baby blanket. This one looks more like a beach towel because of the colors. Now this one, I just do not see me using that one at all. But would it make a neat background? Maybe. Because look at those colors next to that. Okay, I'm gonna save that for a while and see if I can use it. Love this, it's so pretty. I could also see this is making cards. It would be really pretty with that. This is just thick enough. I keep thinking that there's two. Yeah, this reminds me of Kaiser Craft too. This whole paper pad does. Love this color blue. You know, it's a little bit textured. And who makes this one? I think it's DC Die Cuts with a View. No, this one is the Craftsmart. Okay. Kind of has like a little bit of a texture to it. It's cute with a fish. So now I have one, I think it's called, I have one that's like sea or ocean or something. I'll stick that, this and that collection. And I'm sure I can find embellishments to go with this. And then plus I have these pages that I could also cut up. And then the seagulls. Okay, I think there was only one paper I was going to take out of that, and that was that dark blue. That's kind of, well, it's shades of blue, but I think it would make a neat background, so I'm going to save it for that. This is real pretty. Love, love that dark blue. And these are so cute. And the starfish. And they look like they're on burlap. Really pretty. Howard, you're not allowed to be on the internet when I'm filming.
Sorry, mistress.
He's trying to get fired. Okay, so that's it for today. I will be back tomorrow. I might, I don't know if I'm going to do those other two, because I know the Christmas one, I maybe should go through my Christmas before I actually tear apart that one. But I want to get through that tub because I would like to give her back her tubs. So I'm going to try to do a few more of these so I can get her tubs back to her. And so I will see you tomorrow. Maybe I'll be tearing apart more books, maybe not. See you then. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye-bye.